Today is a very exciting day because Glory Part 2 is dropping in just a few hours. It is 9:26, 27 a.m. and the Glory will be dropping in 5 p.m. Korean Standard Time, which means we have about how many hours left? 3 plus less than 8 hours left. So very close. We're very close to getting Glory part 2. And as far as I know, they're dropping all the episodes at once. So that means I'm going to be binge watching from 5 p.m. until, I don't know, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Yeah, and I'm actually going to be watching with you guys on Patreon. So if you want to join us on Patreon, you can do that. Go to patreon.com/ let me type that in, patreon.com/ DK2KTV, and you can join the watch party. It won't be live, but it will be uploaded hopefully by tomorrow. I'm trying to do everything today, and I'm going to be binge watching with you guys. I'm very excited. I binge watched the first season in like 2 days, and honestly, like, I haven't been this excited since, when was my last K-drama that I was this excited for? Maybe like Squid Game or The World of the Married. Yeah, that shit was dope. The World of the Married. That was my ultimate guilty pleasure, my ultimate makjang drama. And I don't know, like, The Glory is going up there with The World of the Married and Squid Game for my ultimate K-drama list. Very well made. So we'll be doing a little bit of a recap today of The Glory part 1, just to get you guys catched up on what happened so far. And also, we're gonna be dissecting the trailer and making some of our own theories. I want to hear your opinions as well. So we'll be doing that on today's episode. Hello everybody. Mine was Sky Castle and World of the Married. Yeah, Sky Castle was really good too. So did you watch Business Proposal? No, I have not. I have not watched Business Proposal. But anyway, that's that. Another show that I'm really digging these days on Netflix. I don't know if this is on. I don't know if this is. I'm guessing this is on American Netflix or worldwide. What's it called? 나는 신이다. I am God. So okay. So this drama, it's not a drama, it's a documentary. It's called In the Name of God, A Holy Betrayal. I'll be talking a little bit more about this maybe on next episode of Naked Inside on Tuesday. But this is a recently released documentary. It was released a few days ago, just last week, March 3rd. And this is a documentary about a cult leader, a giant cult leader. This guy, his name is Jung Myung-seok, I believe, right? And this guy had a huge cult ring. He still has a huge cult ring, and he basically like raped all these women. He tricked them, or I don't know, he influenced them into sleeping with them, and he would have these huge ass orgies. Like, women would line up to, come to his house and come to his bed. And this whole documentary is just exposing his ways, and it's really fascinating. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's very interesting because, like, it's it's kind of different from other cults because like there's these people that have fallen into this cult. They were all very like high class, not high class, but like very smart and intelligent people. And somehow this guy basically said he was the second coming of Jesus, and people believed him. And he would target these elite colleges and get them to be part of his cult. Is it a movie? No, it's not a movie. It's a documentary. This happened in real life, and this guy is out of prison right now, and he's still alive. This happened recently, actually, just a few decades ago, 20, 30 years ago. So it was big in the 90s, apparently, and there's still a lot of these cult members out here today, and even now, like I yesterday I got like really deep into this shit, and I started watching some like promo material for this cult, and they're really well made. So I was like, oh, okay, these guys are talented. So if you have a Netflix account, go watch In the Name of God, Holy Betrayal. This is a very fascinating documentary about how people get into cults, and this sick individual. But the thing is, like, okay, so the interesting thing about this guy is that he's like so obsessed with sex. Like, this guy is absolutely like, that's all he does. So for me, like, I'm like thinking, don't people think this is a little bit weird? Because all he does is like sleep with a bunch of like, young women. That's literally all he does, and people fall for that shit. I couldn't really get why. Maybe I'm not religious enough, because usually people who fall into these kind of cults, they're already religious, it seems. As far as like just judging from the documentary, they were already religious. They were already maybe Christian, and this is I guess this is like a spin-off of Christianity, where he's the second coming of Jesus Christ. So a lot of people converted over from Christianity, regular Christianity, to this cult. So this cult was huge, and it's a very interesting documentary. Would highly recommend. Now, yes, okay. Don't join a cult, Danny. Okay. I'll try not to. I'll try not to. I'll try not to join a cult. The question regarding that guy is if he was good at what he was doing, though. Well, in the documentary, they go very in depth about how he performed. Like, they literally like talk about like, oh, like he would wake you up, and then like he would try to like stick his dick in your mouth or something like that. And they said like women would just like he would be sleeping with like 20, 30, 50 women, in a single night. And it actually was in the court records, like the court testimonies of these victims, saying that he would only penetrate and hump them for like 1 or 2 minutes, and he wouldn't ejaculate, he wouldn't finish. He would just do that from person to person, just like literally in a conveyor belt. and he would just do that for the entire night. So yeah, he's a very weird individual. He's a criminal. He went to prison for that shit, but now he's out, and he has one of those anklets to keep track of. Mormons call that method as soaking. Yeah, soaking. Except he wasn't doing it because he was practicing. What do you call it? What would you call it? Restraint. He wasn't doing that out of like religious faith. He just wanted to fuck as many women as possible. So that was his method. Anyway, yeah. Enough about this guy, this cult guy. Now, the Glory will be released at 5 p.m. today. And before we go on to that, I just want to show you the cool new pants that we have at Naked Soul, and also a cool new t-shirt. So here at Naked Soul, we have these collab pants that we made with Hangout Soul. Hangout Soul is a streetwear brand in Korea. They were founded by two guys, and we've become very close to them. We've been working with them for almost a year now, and we have collabed with them to make these sick pants. Now, these pants, it took a lot of work to make. This material was very difficult to handle, and the printing is very fine quality, the patterns, and they would go perfectly well with this t-shirt, which I really dig. It's called Odong t-shirt by Hangout as well. And this t-shirt shows this little lady in the back in a mosaic. It's kind of impressionist style painting, and I am wearing it right now, and it is absolutely amazing. And if you want to get it, you can use this coupon code The Glory, and you will receive a 10% discount. First 10 people to use it, so you better hurry quick. And I'm just gonna show you how it looks on me. And I'm also digging this hat. Like, literally, Hangout merch has basically made me at least 2 times more fashionable. I can't wear the headphones with this, but yeah, this is also available on Naked Soul, and you can get them right now. Use the coupon code, and I'll show you a picture, because I was like, wow, I'm so fashionable today. I'll show you how I wore this, because it can be a little bit daunting, because this pattern, there's a lot of patterns, right? There's a lot of patterns, and it's definitely like it's not like a toned down low key piece. So let me show you. Where is the photo? Yeah. Here. So this is how I wore it. And I'm like, wow, I haven't looked this hip in a while. So you can go check them out at Naked Soul. You love a good pattern. Yes, exactly. I like that hat. I'm gonna just put it on like this. No, that's bad. I want to use these headphones. But anyway, you can go check them out now at Naked Soul. Yeah, so going over. Okay, so we have blog articles already uploaded about the Glory, so you can also go to Naked Soul right now and go check out those blog articles, because I'm gonna be reading off of these. So let's start with the recap of the Glory Part 1. So if you guys haven't watched this, I would advise you to get out now, because if you haven't watched all of Glory Part 1, well, this is literally a recap of Glory Part 1, so you're gonna get spoiled. So in this drama, basically Dong-eun, this girl, Song Hye-kyo, is heavily bullied when she was a teenager between 2004 and 2006. Oh, I did not know that. Like, I'm learning new things here through our articles. It was 5 students named Park Hyun-jin, who is the biggest villain in the series. So that's this girl. And Park Hyun-jin is the leader bully, the leader of the bully group. And the rich boy Chun Jae-jun, who is kind of like Park Hyun-jin's partner in crime. The aggressive girl Lee Sara and a more passive girl Choi Jung, who is kind of like their bitch. And the boy who gets his hands dirty with violent acts like Song Myung-ho. So Song Myung-ho is also the bitch for Chun Jae-jun, and Choi Jung is a bitch for Park Hyun-jin. They're both bitches. And Isara is like she's a drug addict. So basically they do commit extreme amounts of bullying, as you guys know. And then Dong-eun plots her revenge on these bullies, which takes her like 18 years. So when the bully asks her like, "Oh, what do you want to be? Do you even have a dream?" And then she says, "You. I want to be you." And then, "I'm gonna see you when I grow up." And then she literally designs her entire life around getting revenge on these bullies. Which at that point, I feel like, man, the bullies are definitely, getting in your head. Like, you literally live your life because you want revenge. Anyway, Dong-eun studies hard. She's a poor. She has a poor family. Actually, she doesn't really have a family. Her family left her, and they got this money from. The Yeonjin's parents, who are very rich, because Dong-eun wanted to basically say she's quitting school because of the bullying, and Yeonjin's parents said, "Oh, just take this money and let's change the reason why you're quitting." So the parents took the money, the mom took the money, and then she left, and basically she was left alone. So she So Dong-eun basically worked her entire life to get into college, and after a few years of studying, she got into college, and she met this guy who happened to be a med school student, and he taught her Go, the game of Go. It's a very popular game. It used to be a popular game even among younger people in Korea. And basically, through Go, she kind of learned about... Well, I don't know like what came first. If Dong-eun learned Go because she had an intent to use that as part of her skill set, or if she just wanted to learn Go. But she was learning Go, and then she, I think she knew. I think she knew the husband at that time. So Yeonjin had a husband. Yeonjin got married really young, and she had a husband who liked Go, and who would go to Go clubs. So basically, Dong-eun learned Go and then started going to the Go clubs to meet the husband, who is this guy. And they meet, and the husband's kind of... Is there sexual tension between these two? Am I the only one who think they're gonna kiss? Am I the only one who I think they're gonna kiss? They're gonna kiss, right? I bet they're gonna kiss. Total tension. Yes, I can feel so much sexual tension. Yeah, he wants it. Yeah, he wants it. I never knew like Go was such a sexual game before I saw these two, especially the husband. The husband's like, he's like so fucking horny. Anyway, yeah, basically, she plays Go and tries to get in his head, and she also became a teacher. So she becomes a teacher, and she moves schools to Yeonjin's where Yeonjin's daughter is attending. So she becomes Yeonjin's daughter's homeroom teacher, and in the process, she also lets Yeonjin know. So now Yeonjin's freaking out because she knows like what she did to Dongeun, and basically she's worried that this is all part of a revenge plan, which it exactly is, and Dongeun states that as well. So basically she starts acting all fucking weird because she's worried about her exposing Dongeun exposing her, and she starts acting weird in the house. She starts acting weird to her kid and also her husband. And her husband gets to know that Dongeun is actually a friend, and this gets into a friend of Yeonjin, and this gets into Yeonjin's head even more. Now, in the meantime, Dongeun is trying to use Myungho, who is one of the bitches in that bully group. She's trying to use Myungho to do the grunt work and the dirty work. So she basically tells Myungho all these different facts about the bullies that he could use. These little secrets about the bullies that he could use to get money off of them, because Myungho, unlike the other bullies, is rather poor, and he wants money more than anything, and he gets treated like a bitch. Now, basically, yeah, and then there's the other fact that actually Yesol, who is the daughter of Yeonjin, Yesol is daughter of Yeonjin, and she is not. She has a different dad, so the husband doesn't know that it's not his kid, but everybody else knows. Like Dongeun knows, and also Yeonjin knows, of course, and then she tells the biological dad, who happens to be the partner, Chun Jae-jun, the rich boy that was also in the bully group. And now Chun Jae-jun feels some sort of fatherly, love towards this little girl, and he wants the little girl back. So, yeah, he wants the little girl back, and he's trying to do that. In the meantime, he probably wants the guy to divorce the girl, and it's getting very, very complicated. And Dongeun, in the meantime, meets the doctor. Let me bring up this chart. Okay, so this is good. So Dongeun meets this doctor who was the med school student that was playing Go, and she reconciles with them for the first time in like many years, and then he decides to help her out in her revenge, because he also has some trauma of his father being murdered by a hospital patient, and he wants revenge too. So he decides to help her out, even though that part doesn't really have anything to do with her being bullied. But he's just angry that she got bullied, and he's a very big simp. He's a very big simp because he's literally the biggest simp I've seen. She doesn't reply to him for 10 years, and then after 10 years she suddenly shows up, and then he's like, okay, you can have the passcode to my house. That's he's sus. And then there's this lady. This lady is an ally of Dongeun. This is the cleaning lady for this is a cleaning lady that basically she hired to spy on the bullies and gather information. So she's taking photos of all these people and trying to like get stuff to blackmail them. And yeah, very, very, very complicated. But basically, that's the situation. And then now, Myung-oh, he's gone missing. So he's the pawn of Dong-eun and also part of the group, but he's a spy essentially now. But he's gone missing. And that's where the story is. Yeah. The dog is a psychopath. The goofiest character by far. Yeah, he's mad sus. I cannot trust him, cause like it's so. I've said this in the watch party too, but like, why is he so nice to her? Yeah, I didn't understand. Abby said I didn't understand why the med student was so obsessed with her. But I wasn't expecting him to be psycho for revenge too, because he's such a cinnamon roll until the end. Is there errand boy really missing? Yeah, so he disappeared. He disappeared, and he booked a flight to Vladivostok, Russia, but he actually didn't go on that flight. That was kind of like a decoy. Okay, and you're saying he loves her. Okay, you're saying. Let me bring this up. Okay, so let's go character by character. Okay, judging their motives and what they want to do, what they will want to do in part 2, and what I would do in their shoes. And then we're gonna go to the teaser after this and literally dissect it frame by frame. So first of all, Dong-eun. Okay. I don't know, man. Like, like, I really dig this drama. I'm just like very, very deeply emotionally invested in it. But investing your entire life and over the bullies, getting revenge on the bullies, seems kind of counterproductive to me. It seems like she spent like 18 years trying to make her entire life around revenge, and at that point I don't know if that's like a healthy way to like let go. You know, this girl needs some therapy is what I'm trying to say. she's I mean, like, okay, bullying is very traumatic, I'm sure, but you're letting these, I don't know, 2-3 years of your life, because this was in high school, so and she dropped out in the middle, so this is at most like 2-3 years. So you're letting these 2-3 years control the trajectory of your entire life. I feel is I feel that's like very, counterproductive. Yeah. Anyway, but I'm just enjoying it because she's like so overboard with this revenge that she'll literally do anything, and she's kind of like, I feel like she's kind of a psychopath herself. she's definitely not healthy. She's definitely not in the right state of mind. She's a broken human being. This guy, he is the biggest simp, like I said, and somebody in the chat said he is going to he loves her, but I feel like that's not love. Okay, this guy has not had any contact with her. She's been leaving him, she's kind of ghosted after their Go lessons, which happened for like 2 years, and he didn't even get to date her. And obviously he was doing it because he liked her, right? Why the fuck would he teach Go for 2 years if he didn't like her? He's a busy busy med school student, right? And you're not going to teach some random ass girl go unless for 2 years, unless you want her, right? I hate the love side of the story. Yeah, I get why it's there, but I think that's the biggest weakness, this character. And then like he gets ignored for 10 years, even though he sends texts like every now and then. And then she suddenly shows up to his door and says like, oh, like, let me in your house. And he literally like gives her the passcode to his house, and he literally moves to a different fucking city, quitting his nice, you know, hospital job, which, you know, his mom is running. You're like leaving everything behind to help this girl out who has been ignoring you for fucking 10 years. He's a weird ass person. He was the first person to see her scars. I think she is slowly letting him in. The other thing is like, okay, he saw her scars. So one question. One fucked up question. Do you think he was happy that he finally got to see her undressed? Because this motherfucker's been on her for like 10, 12 years without even touching her. Or was he actually like, oh my God, your scars? He was shocked. I'm just saying, man, like this guy has been on her for no guy would do that. No sane guy would. If a guy does this to you, like if a guy is like texting you for 10 years, even though you ignore them, you should report them to the police. You need a restraining order. This guy is not romantic. This guy is a fucking problem. That is not normal behavior. That is not romantic behavior. And I'm going to say, okay, you know, he will fix the scars. Yeah, he's a doctor, so I guess he will fix the scars. She is using him too. Yeah. I think I don't know if she is using him. I feel like he's the only person that's actually nice to him. You know, everybody else wants to, you know, use her or just sees her as like this victim or whatever. But he and the lady that's helping Dongeun, those two are the only nice people to her. But I feel like he's just a fucking psycho because that's not normal behavior. And also, he has his own trauma of his dad dying, getting murdered. So he's definitely got some weird ass shit going on in his head. He's been having these flashbacks. Okay, another question. Do you think they're gonna kiss? That's what I want to know. Do you think they're gonna kiss or sleep together? I bet there's a scene. I bet there's a scene. There's gonna be a scene. Okay, you clip this and post it on Twitter. I bet there's a scene where basically this guy heals all the scars of Dongeun with his magic doctor skills, and then he's like, oh, let me check it up. Let me check if it's all right and if it's healed. And then he starts slowly caressing the shoulders of Dongeun, and then Dongeun looks back, and then they start kissing in slow motion. No kissing. Their relationship is not about sex. What the fuck is this guy doing? Is he asexual? My only explanation is that he is totally asexual. Okay. Anyway, enough about this. I just hate this guy. Yeonjin. Okay, this is my favorite character. The performance on Yeonjin is absolutely amazing. This actress, I follow her on Instagram now, and like the way she portrays the emotions, feelings of Yeonjin, this character is absolutely amazing because this girl's on a roller coaster ride. I feel like, Dongeun, her role is actually, I feel like it's actually easier to compare to the difficulty of this role, because for her, like, I mean, Song Hye-kyo's a great actress, but like for her, her emotions are always consistent. Her motives are always consistent. She only has one thing on her mind, which is revenge, right? He only has one thing on his mind, which is her. Whereas Yeonjin, she's on a roller coaster ride. She's living this nice ass life, and then like she suddenly realizes how much of a deep, shithole she's now in. So she's like going on these roller coaster rides, and it's absolutely amazing. For her, I think, I mean, I'm guessing this show will be a good ending. I think that's the only way people will be happy about the writing. So for her, she's probably gonna go to prison, or she might get killed by this guy, because you don't know what the fuck this guy's gonna do. He's a doctor that lives in this town. He might like overdose her with some sort of drug when she gets, I don't know, some sort of surgery done. She might, so this Dongeun might, do something to her that will require her to do a surgery, and she goes to this doctor, and this doctor recognizes her, and he overdoses her on some sort of medication. Yeah, I'm guessing that. Okay, Kang Yeon-nam. Okay, she's the lady that's helping Song Hye-kyo out, and I feel like she's going to stay a good character till the end. She's going to be just a sidekick. It's kind of like a buddy film in a sense, because it's like her and Dongeun basically trying to plot this revenge. It's a buddy film, and she's going to stay true to her role. I don't think her character is going to change that much. But I did see something in the trailer, so I'll talk about that later. Okay, Jeon Jae-jun. This guy, I don't understand his motives as well. Okay. This guy. Oh wait. Okay. So okay, she's gonna stay good. Okay, the lady is gonna stay good, but I feel like she's going to take a sacrifice, some sort of sacrifice. I feel like that's coming up, because she's gonna be like, maybe blackmailed, or she's going to be kidnapped and taken hostage, and then she's gonna try to go rescue her, but she's gonna be like, no, just take care of my kid for me. You need revenge. And then they're gonna kill her or put her in prison or something like that. So anyway, she's going to be used as a hostage piece. But she's going to be like, oh, you need that revenge. This is what we all work for, and I think that's what's gonna happen. Now this guy, I don't understand his motives as well, because he is a careless person who does not give a fuck and does whatever the fuck he wants, but is also very driven. But I don't understand why he would care so much about her child, or his child. Like, he is, he's portrayed as this careless person who's, kind of reckless and just does whatever he wants. But then when he sees the kid, and when he realizes that the kid is his, um, you know, he's like, "Oh, you're my baby." Like, "Oh, hey." And how do I get them to divorce so that I can take the kid back? Like, I don't understand that logic. Like, if he was a caring, if he actually liked kids, and the drama showed that he was, um, if they showed in the drama that like he was a caring person, then I might understand his, like, motivation to get the kid back. But throughout the entire drama, he was shown as this cold-hearted person, and then when he suddenly realizes that it's his kid, then he suddenly wants the kid back. Yeah. He sees the daughter as his possession. That's all. She belongs to him because he can't have her, and probably also believes Hyunjin is his possession. Oh, I see. Ah. Kid is just a power play for domination. Fake tears for the kid. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now I agree with you guys. You gotta think it from a psychopath or sociopath point of view. See, I'm both, but I can't really relate. It's a symbol of control. Okay. But anyway, okay. Now I kind of understand his motives a little bit more. But it just seems too nice. Like, maybe I'm not reading between the lines enough, but he just seems too nice to the kid. He seems too much of just wanting to be a father, not like trying to own the kid. And I'm sure he has like so many kids out there. Like, this motherfucker is fucking everybody, probably. So I don't know what's so special about this particular kid. And if I was him, I'd be like, okay, thank you. No, thank you. You can go have your kid. I mean, this girl's married. I'm not getting in that business, and it's not my kid if I'm not raising it, right? Like, if they're happy as a family, like, let them be, right? It's not like I have any personal emotional connection with this kid before this happened, right? So why are you like suddenly jumping in and like doing that? I don't understand. So yeah. Okay, this guy, okay, is definitely going to kiss. He's going to kiss Dongeun. Or actually, Dongeun is going to kiss him because Dongeun is controlling and using him. So Dongeun, to get in the mind, he's like, she's like teasing him hardcore with this Go. Go is such a sexual game. And they're gonna play Go, and he's slowly realizing that his wife was a bully, or at least he's getting suspicious. He's definitely super sus about his wife, and he's going to be very confused in the middle of how to like just process all of this, right? But in the process, he will definitely have a kiss scene with Song Hye-kyo. Yeah. Yes. He's such a zaddy in this drama. Exactly. The sexual tension between him and Dongeun is just too much. I'm like, oh my god. But he kind of reminds me of, in Parasite, the male lead in Parasite. Lee Sun-gyun. It was Lee Sun-gyun, right? It's been a while since I watched this. Where's 등장인물? Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of Lee Sun-gyun. It kind of reminds me of Lee Sun-gyun. Like this character, he definitely reminds me of that. So like he's I think like they say similar lines too, because like the chauffeur he was he had this little discussion that kind of showed his character, where he's nice on the outside, and even the other characters say it. He's nice on the outside, but deep inside, he's like, you know, he looks down on everybody because he's so fucking rich. And for whatever reason, though, he feels very sexually attracted to Dongeun, and he's just obsessed with playing Go with her. Why would she expose her plot to take down his wife this early? Yeah, that's also I'm kind of curious about that, because I feel like she should have waited until they kissed and then slept together, and then she can fuck with his mind even more. But I don't know. Maybe that was in defense of, like maybe she wanted to get in Dongeun's head, by having the husband start to question her. But I feel like the bigger revenge would have been like, you sleep with him first, and then you tell all these shit. But then okay, I understand now. Okay, because after you sleep with them, then it becomes like, okay, if you say like, oh, your wife's a bitch, she was a bully, then you kind of lose credibility. You know what I mean? You kind of lose credibility if you say that after you sleep with them, because it makes it seem like, oh, she's just trying to, you know, make me switch over. She's just saying that shit to make me switch over. Whereas right now, there's a lot of tension, but there's no real, connection, or no, there's no real, like, interaction that's anything romantic. So her saying that has more credibility, right? So, yeah. He's into things that intrigue and interest him. He loves to play games, which is why he married Yeonjin. Now Dongeun is a new game for him. He will be with Dongeun to punish his wife. Do you think he will punish his wife, though? Do you think he will punish his wife? I think at the end, he will be like, after sleeping with Dongeun, he will show his true character. Dongeun will think like, oh, I'm totally like in this guy's head. But I feel like this guy is going to be one of those villains where it's like, you thought you were winning, huh? But actually he's in control of the entire situation. So I think he knows that his wife had an affair already, maybe even, and that the kid is not his. Maybe he won't be shocked about that. Maybe he won't be shocked. I don't know. I feel like he's a character that's not so one-dimensional. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he cares about his wife's, past necessarily. Or maybe he does care, but that's not the important part of this relationship. Because I feel like he's a guy that's like really about his image. He really wants to be portrayed as this, happy man living in a nice house with a garden. And even though like that's a big, negative if the kid is not his, and if the wife is having or had an affair, I think he's going to be ultimately the guy that's selecting image over his personal emotions. And I think Dong-eun might be a little bit naive in thinking that her manipulating his emotions will make her win, because at the end I think he will try to help his wife get her revenge on Dong-eun. Yeah. Oh yeah, he already knows he's already sus about the kid, right? He's already sus about the kid because he kept showing up. Which is the fucking weird part. Why do you keep showing up? Yeah. But anyway, I don't think that's that important to him. Yeah. I think the wife is a trophy wife. So he's like, whatever. Yeah. I'm gonna just fuck other people anyways too. So it's, yeah. I think that's basically the situation right here. Okay. Isara. She's a very side character, so I don't think that's there's much to talk about her. Like she's just a drug addict, and I like her, Choi Jung. She's also a side character. These two, there's subplots. I like the characters, but they're not really important. Son Myung-ho, okay, this guy is definitely not dead yet because he appeared in the teaser. But I think he will be killed soon. Because I think the bullies will kill him. He's acting. I mean, they already found out that he's part of this team, so the chances of him surviving, through the end of the drama are very slim. And then the rest of the characters, okay, whatever. Wow, there's so many characters. I did not know. So yeah, that's basically my that's basically my my take on all these characters. I don't think he is dead. He is being used as a chess piece. Yeah, exactly. He's definitely not dead because they show him in the teaser. They show him in the teaser, so he's definitely alive. And he will be used as, I feel like, a hostage. And I feel like Dong-eun will have to make a decision whether like she's going to, cave in to the bully's demands of, I don't know, like not exposing them or having the bully killed. And Myung-ho's gonna be like, oh, please save me, like I'm helping you out. And then she's gonna be like, well, you were a bully too. I don't give a fuck. And then she's gonna let him die. Yeah. If nobody dies in the show, I'm done. Yeah, exactly. Someone has to die. Okay. So that's the wrap up for season 1, and yes, there you go. Now I'm gonna do a plug once again. Okay, please head on over to Naked Soul. I'm gonna watch the teaser right after this. Please head on over to Naked Soul, Hangout Soul, and Naked Soul. We did a collab with the pants. I'm wearing them right now. They're very, very comfortable. They're perfect for spring or summer. They're very thin and very lightweight. And you can get this now on Naked Soul. And you can get this sick t-shirt of Odong on Naked Soul as well. They're both Hangout. And you can get the hat. And this hat I really like. It goes well. It's like a finishing piece to literally any type of wardrobe, and it really makes everything just look so hip. So you can get this. I'm gonna leave the link. And Also some coupon codes. And yeah, I'm going to watch the teaser. Okay, so yeah, on Naked Soul we have all these different articles and blogs, so you can go check them out as well, about the latest what do you call it, news and articles about literally anything, but mostly Korean entertainment. Okay, this is a theory article. I've also gotten a teaser, so let's do a frame by frame analysis. Okay. Okay, first of all, this is okay, so this is an old document of when she reported the case of bullying, and the bullies were let off. The police didn't really care. This is a report of that.
용서?
And I guess Dongeun presented her with these police reports and all these documents that she collected. And
난 잘못한 게 없어, 동인아.
who is that? Oh, that was Yeonjin, right?
잘못한 게 없어? 어떡할까?
Oh.
아니 왜 없는 것들은 인생의 권선징악.
So they found out about the lady helping her out, and the guy walks into this room. So he realizes, the husband realizes all these plans, and this guy is doing whatever the fuck. Okay, so one of them is in prison. Who is in prison? Who is in prison? She's definitely not in prison. So Yeonjin is in prison. Yeonjin is in prison. Okay, interesting. Okay, and he's looking at what? Okay, they got money. What is that? It's a power, what do you call it? Measurement thingy for your house. How much power usage you have. Power meter. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Are they growing weed? That looks like it's going up really fast. They might be growing weed. Someone's growing weed. And that's the cop. And Dongeun sent the bullies a voice message and then they're getting digital forensics. The bully must have found a cell phone of what?
아멘.
Okay, so there's a car crash. Who is in the car crash? It's a person. Okay, person's... Whose car is this? Oh, it's... You can see the earring here. So this is the mother. This is the mother. Mother... Is that Yeonjin? No, definitely not Yeonjin. Yeonjin's not gonna die like that. But that's somebody. Who is on the right side? No, that's the doctor. That's the doctor family. That's the doctor family. Oh shit. That's the doctor family. So this is the doctor family, and that's the doctor on the right. So someone is taking revenge on them as well. They're dropping a person, so that's definitely something. Okay, let's go frame by frame. Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, so this is a funeral. This is a funeral. So the doctor is pissed at a funeral. Did Dongeun die? Oh, killer? The killer came to the funeral? I think this is a scene where he meets the killer. He meets the killer of his father. And this is Yeonjin's mom, right? This is Yeonjin's mom, right? I thought that was the courtroom. That's not the courtroom. No, this is definitely... This looks like a funeral. They're all dressed in black. This is a funeral. This is how you dress in a Korean funeral. This is Yeonjin's mom. So I don't know which house this is. This looks like Myung-ho's house. And then Isara, she's cosplaying as Idon. She became Dawn. And then, okay, so the media is out there. So, and there's Song Hye-kyo right there in the back. Huh, interesting. Interesting. I guess she's watching the bully get exposed. And then he's in jail. He's in jail. He's in jail. No, he's not in jail. That outfit does not look like he's in jail. Oh, he's meeting the killer in jail. He's meeting the killer in jail. Yeah. And then the lady got beaten up. She got exposed. Okay, and then he's I think Haejung, or whatever her name was, I think this scene is showing the downfall and how she's enjoying the downfall of Yeonjin, because she actually secretly inside does not really like Yeonjin, because she gets to look down on them and like she's their bitch. So maybe she's happy that they're like she's getting exposed. Who is this? Isara? No, that's Yeonjin. Okay. Okay, so that's definitely not connected scene, because she's throwing a handbag and that cannot possibly lacerate his skin like that. But he's alive. See, I told you Myung-ho's alive. And then you see Dawn again. What was the other frame? There was one more frame. Okay, so he's punching somebody. Who is he punching? Who is he punching? The husband is mega pissed. I think he's going to be punching the doctor. I think they're going to have a fight. The doctor and the husband is going to have a fight over the girl. Oh, right, the colorblind guy. Oh, why did I think the doctor? But maybe the doctor as well. But I think the colorblind guy, yeah. I think that's probably a higher chance.
연진아,
Okay. Interesting. That was one. And let's watch another trailer.
이 복수가 끝나면 문동훈 씨는
Okay, this is where is this? Oh, it's a wedding hall? It's a wedding hall. Who is someone in the bully group is getting married. Oh, the Haejung, she's getting married. I see. Oh, and then she's going to show all her scars when everybody's around, including the husband, because then he knows, oh, she was the bully.
입니까?
And then what is this? This is the dad's
기어이
remaining stuff. No. Who is this? This is Yeonjin's mom. Oh right, the dad died too. Her husband died too.
구나.
And what did the husband have? Let's go frame by frame. This is all like shaman shit. They have a dream bank. Okay.
기어이 오는구나. 성자를. 네 인생은 이미 태어날 때부터 지옥이었잖아.
입을 찢어버려야 하나.
뭐?
환영해.
Okay. They're having a meeting.
알잖아. 걔들 다 살인자인 거. 나만 죄가 없어.
Oh, and then he's saying, "Oh, I'm not a murderer. They all did it. I was just their bitch." So he's definitely gonna get killed.
또 남아.
너만 없을 리가.
Okay. Someone hit them with the bottle. This appears to be at either the shop that the leader bully owns. What's his name? I think he got killed by that guy, the other guy.
처음부터 난 나의 쓰임을 알아.
And then they're going to a funeral. Okay, so this is a funeral house. These two are going to a funeral house of Myungho. Oh, so Myungho died and they're going to the funeral. Yeah.
부터 난 나의 쓰임을 알았어요.
아니 왜 없는 것들은 인생의 권선징악, 인과응보만 있는 줄 알까?
And we saw
그만이
this.
아니라
And then this is a theater, some sort of theater. So no, this is like a studio. Okay, this is a studio. So she has come to Yeonjin's workplace to expose her, I guess, and play mind games.
희망이야.
Oh, and then she's looking for something. I don't know. Oh, there was a post-it. I can't read the post-it. Okay.
이 사람이 나의 구원이구나.
Oh my god, the simp. Who is this?
내가 네 상대할 무대기를 다시 찾을 거니까. 그렇게 웃지 마. 우정만으로 우정이 되니?
Why is he so surprised? what did he look at? Oh, he realizes all these gifts were from the guy, maybe. Oh, he realized that the girl was cheating on him.
내가 뭐
And then, okay, so he is punching Chejun. Okay, I
내가
see.
뭘 주고 있는 줄 알고.
죽은
What? That was Haejong?
우정만으로 우정이 되니?
Oh, Haejong is saying friendship alone can't keep us going. You don't even know. So she's going to expose the bully as well, maybe.
카톡을 보냈네.
Oh, okay, and then... Oh, and then she's getting beat up by the husband, the lady, as the husband. So maybe... Oh, wow.
남의 아픔을 기뻐하는 자.
Oh, and then this is the studio. So this is... So this is not them being exposed yet. She's just watching
내 아픔을
her...
기뻐하는 자. 사탄을 지어다.
I don't know. And then there's Dawn again.
아멘.
진놈으로 살라고요.
Okay, who is he treating? Oh, they're gonna kiss. This is the kiss scene. It's like a Spider-Man kiss scene. Upside down. They're gonna kiss. They're like, I'll see you after the surgery.
그럼 들키지 마.
Ah, she killed her husband and went to jail. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Don't get caught then. Okay. Interesting.
들키지 마.
So I think that means he's going to overdose the bully. What? That's... Who is that? Okay.
당신들도 나처럼 뜨거웠기를.
Okay. Wow, that was the glory. Okay, there you go, guys. That was Dongwon's mother. Okay. Anyway, okay, very excited for the glory part 2. It's coming out in like 6 hours. You guys, so do you guys think Dongwon will succeed in her revenge? I'm guessing that's the only way to conclude this drama, right? If it's a bad ending, I can't see people being satisfied. This kind of drama, I think, can only have a good ending, or at least like a tragic ending. But she will definitely succeed in revenge. If it means like ruining the bully's life, I think she will. I think she will succeed in ruining the bully's life, but at the same time, I feel like she's going to end up ruining her life as well. Yeah, I think she won't come out of this completely free of damage. Yeah. Yeah. I better be straight revenge all the way through. If I wrote it, I'll be like, she would be killing all the bullies, or at least Yeonjin, and then basically it'll end with her going to jail or her getting killed. Yeah. Yeah, she will end up sacrificing something she loves for it. Yes, exactly. What do you think? Do you think she'll do something to her kid though? Because she's a teacher, right? She's a teacher. Is she going to take the... Is she going to go high when they fly low? Or is she eye for an eye? I guess if she starts messing with the kids, then viewers will find her maybe unlikable. But the fucked up part of me wants her to be messing with the kid. But maybe like it gets to the bully's head even more when she's really nice to the kid and instills these values on her about how, oh, you should treat everybody nice, you shouldn't bully. And then the kid goes home and tells mom, oh, like, you shouldn't bully, mom. Like, I heard that's bad from my teacher. That's what I learned today. And then that gets to her head even more probably than her actually like doing something to the kid. Yeah. And like if the mom is acting all fucking weird, then obviously the kid's gonna be like weirded out. Oh, Charmer is cold. Ice cold. She should mess with the kid and ruin the kid just like the classmates ruined her. How will she ruin the kid? I think she can't physically harm the kid. Like I don't think that's an option, but how will she ruin the kid's life? You know what? I think she will ruin the kid's life somehow, but just not in like a physical, like hurt, not in a direct physical way. I mean, like her exposing the mom and breaking up the family is already probably like kind of affecting and giving kid trauma. But I feel like yeah, she will give revenge to every single person that bullied her. Yeah, mentally ruined them. Yeah. I just like I'm just feeling like this drama, like it's from now on in part 2, especially because she's got all the setup now. So now she's just, episode after episode, it's going to be revenge on this person and then that person and her playing mind games, which is why I'm so excited for part 2. It's not just, we're not gonna see any. I feel we're not gonna see any more like new characters or anything. I feel like it's set. Now, she just has to, follow through. Yeah. I like she takes revenge even with the teacher who used to slap her. Oh yeah, she killed him or something, right? She killed him with the allergic plants or whatever. Yeah. So anyway, there you go. That's the glory for you. If you want to check out a detailed writing about the recap and also some theories, we have them on Naked Soul, so you can go check them out. We're doing these news articles. I'll leave the link down below. And oh no, his own son killed him. Right. She used the son to kill the dad. That was ice cold. The son's like, Dad, I've got a life ahead of me. It's time to say goodbye. It was brutal, man. That's what you get for slapping innocent kids. So we got all these different articles happening right now on Naked Soul, so you can go read them now. And wow, so many articles being uploaded. And also please go check out the Hangout Naked Soul merch right here. Very nice. And I love it. And I'll see you guys next time. And be sure to go on over to Naked Soul because we're gonna be streaming only on DKDK TV, only on Naked Soul on Tuesdays. So if you're on DKDK TV, go on to Naked Soul YouTube channel and go on to Patreon. Oh yeah, go on to Patreon. We're having a watch party today, so Patreon is the place to go if you want to watch The Glory with me. Go on over to patreon.com/DKDKTV. And you can join now. We have literally hundreds of videos already uploaded on Patreon. So if you join now, like for $5, was the watch party $10? For $10, you can literally watch all the videos that we've uploaded so far. So thank you and bye bye.